Wow, 6 thumbs up and I'm not even here. And am I on time? Wow. Seconds late. Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome. Just thought I hadn't had a live for a little while. It's not been so long as it has been in the past. But thought I'd do a quick live. Just catch up, really. And I might have a special treat for you tonight. I don't know whether to or not. No, I think I will. And a bit of an update, really, on the Tina RTA. Let people know where the land lies on that one. So yeah, and just catch up. It's always nice, isn't it? I was going to have a live last Tuesday, but there was football on. I thought no one's going to want to watch me, not with the football on. But then some people don't want to see the football. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? So we'll say one or two good evenings. We've got a just Tina. Good evening, James. James, my mouth talong. Yeah, I'll be talking about the Tina tonight. There you go. There's a little close up, a little tease. There it is. That's obviously the prototype. The early one didn't look like that. That's the early one. If you can see it, I prefer the second version. Anyway, Dion, evening to you. Andy C, good evening to you. Albert, evening Albert. Joe, evening Joe. What's that say? Not all who won. Oh, not all who wonder are lost, or wander are lost. Yeah, very good. That's true. Apex, evening to you. Adrian Mason, evening Adrian. Home Zone, evening to you. Two little eyes there. Oh, bloody hell. Well done, Dion. You mean this one that's miles over here? Shall we, hang on. There, how's that? Just let me know if that's better. Should be. Apologies for that. I moved it to the side because I was doing something earlier. And well done for not letting me go the whole show with a dodgy microphone. So yeah, let me know if that now works. Yes, it's turned up enough, I think. Thanks, Apex. Looking classy. Low volume. No, Adrian, this man's fault. Not Dion's. That's it. Brilliant. Good. Way better. Good. What a numpty. One or two things have happened since I last saw you. I don't know. Did I have my tooth out then? I've got a Watford, a gap. But please don't out. To be honest, it's been an annoyance of mine for many years, and should have just had it done ages ago. Anyway, we're not talking about teeth. Who likes teeth? None of us. Yeah, glad that's better. How many have we got? 22. We'll give a few other people a chance to join us. And while I'm doing that, I might as well tell you what I'm vaping on. 3 things tonight, actually. The first thing, let's do this one first. Sometimes I do still just take like a pod device out. This is the little Aspire. It's got a pod, just drops down there on a magnet, and I've got I fancied a fruit for some. I always used to have fruit, and I just fancied it, so I mixed myself some up. And those of you that know me well probably know my favourite flavour, which is blackcurrant, raspberry, and lime. And so I mixed some up, and yeah, it just brings back. I haven't had it in years. Just fancied it. So I've got that in the 1 ohm pod, mouth to lung. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not obviously as good as your RTA. You wouldn't expect it to be. But what I didn't want to do was confuse any flavours. It doesn't matter how much you wash them out. That lime just hangs around forever and just takes ages to get rid of it. So I didn't want to contaminate my RTA with some fruit of my naturally extracted tobaccos in there. Obviously, the other thing I'm on is the Tina mouth to lung RTA, and I got that on the K-side style. These are on the website. We sold a few, not as many as I thought we would. It is a beautiful side by side. It's DNA 60 with a C USB-C charger on the side. I love it. Nice big fire button that you can't miss. Really good. So that's that. And lastly, but not least, the Minister on its mech mod. So I'm not vaping this, I think for obvious reasons. I'm hitting my own one harder than anything. But this is still beside my chair, and at night watching television, I'll have a toot on it. But I don't really take this out with me. Mech mod, I'd rather keep it at home beside the chair. And there you go. That's the Minister. So, oh, by the way, I think we've got one standard. We've got no mechs left at the minute, and one standard Minister. So if anyone is contemplating buying it, there are no nanos and one standard left of all the ones we had. So hop in quick if you want it, or it will be gone, I'm sure. I will be getting some more, by the way, so don't panic. There's just none here at the minute. What other messages have we got? Dion, that's it. Yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it? I did that before, the microphone. I pushed it away. The last live that I did with Roberto, it got right to the end of when it finished. And I went to shut everything down and I realised I was on my Wi-Fi extender, the Deco thing that I've got. I was streaming off that. So, I mean, that speaks volumes for it, that I think it kept up well. But how I normally have this to do a live YouTube is to have it hardwired. So, and it obviously was, but I was just on the wrong Wi-Fi connection, but I am on the right one tonight. I'm sure I checked it earlier. Yes, I am. Just have a, yeah, I am. Mr. Musk is Starlink. Right, just get rid of that. That's it. So yeah, so it did work, but probably would have been a bit better quality had I got it on the right thing. So tonight, right Wi-Fi, microphone moved. We're all good. Cooking on gas. Gary Tucker, evening Gary. Nice to see you. Adrian, I missed the first minute. No, it's not yet, Adrian. It's due on the 15th. What's today? The 10th. 5 days time. It's due to arrive. I'm very excited, and I just hope it's not delayed. It was touch and go because the Chinese New Year. Obviously, you can't get things now. If you ordered now, they'd just say no. They're all packed up for the new year, even though that doesn't start, I don't think, till the 14th. But a lot of them, just a bit like us for Christmas, we stop a couple of days earlier, don't we, and maybe 3, and do a bit of Christmas shopping, and that's the same for them. I mean, obviously they go back to the hometowns. I mean, it's vast, and it's not like the UK, but I think you get the picture. But things slowly grind to a halt. So don't worry, Adrian. as soon I've got a little tease. This is what I didn't know whether to do or not. I might try it. I think I will. I did a YouTube video of building the Tina RTA, and I wasn't really very happy with it, and I'm still not, to be honest. It was like I was rusty. I forgot bits. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't happy, but I thought, shall I show people? And I thought, shall I show it in our little WhatsApp group? And I was also worried about people, not in the group or here, but looking at it and copying it before mine had even arrived. So I thought, no, I'll keep it. I won't do anything with it. But that video sat there, and I did wonder whether to play it over the top of this stream tonight. This doesn't last that long, 20 minutes, I think. And that way also, YouTube, they don't tend to pick on the live stream, so it won't get banned or taken off. So I wondered whether even in the future, that would be the best way to do reviews, incorporate them in this live. If someone's not happy or not really interested, they can go off and do something else, or, you know, catch up with the live later and fast forward, whatever. But what's your thoughts in chat? What are your thoughts? Tell me. White, evening to you. White Walker, evening to you. Adrian, I miss good custard liquids. Yeah, that's right. I used to like custard as well, although you kind of got numb to it in the end. Custard was a treat for me. It was a vape I didn't want for too long, and then leave it, and then come back to it, and to have it as a bit of a treat, a custard. But yeah, nice custard is definitely good, definitely. Neil Pitts, evening to you. Mr. Intense. A lot of writing there, Mr. Intense. Lead, evening to you. Mark, hi, good to see you. What's this? Let's put it on the thing. Can you get the half steel tanks for the Diplomat still? Yes, you can. Yeah, we've still got them. I'm sure we have. Yeah. What else have we got? Apex. I said hello to Apex, I think. I'm sure I did. Gary, I did. Adrian, I definitely did. Launch day video. Put it on, Mark. There you go. Put it on, Mark. Launch it. Thumbs up. Remind us when you have it. Oh, I will do. As soon as I arrive, I'll go live and show them in the box. I did put them. I made it live tonight. Because it's my product. This is gonna sound weird. Sometimes we get ideas from other people's listings. Let's put it that way, and we can get, you know, like specifications. But because this is mine, that all the blurb and everything has to come from me, doesn't it? So, and I've been sitting there doing a bit every now and again. Anyway, I've done the listing. If anyone, I'd actually like people to be quite critical of it, and if you can see anything wrong with it, let me know. Let's see if I can show it on here. Will it show? Oh, look at that! Look. There you go. There's the picture. So this is on the website at the minute. There you go. Look, and also I'll leave it on actually, although there's no stock. There's a little tab on the right. Look, notify when available. So as soon as they get put in stock, you'll be given an email. So if might pay, click that and do the request. Pictures. Let's open up a picture or two. That's all of it extended. That's the main picture. There you go. You don't need me talking. It's pretty obvious what these are. Two side by side. The deck. These are the only pictures I've got There the air flows. And the blurb underneath. So not now, but I'll read the comments on this stream or show later. If you read through it and someone just say, look, Mark, I'll criticise it. Please do. And if I've got something wrong, I'm probably not the best at doing this sort of thing. Or if you think, no, do you know what? Good enough. We can get that from that. Tell me that. You know, either way, quite happy. So we'll take mobile off. Yep, play it. Beat them at their own game. Play it. Above the clouds, Ian, good evening to you. I did intend to have a quick look at the Laidback Vape show last night, but as usual, you're on too early for me. But I will be on that show on the 15th, I think it is. I think it's the 15th. Next Monday. Yeah. So, and I'm hoping I'll have the Tina to go on there with. Right, so how many people are watching? 30 and 16 thumbs up. So shall we say I want 2/3, don't I? I want 20 and then I'll play. Shall I play the video? Shall I just shut up and play it? Be interesting to see if it works anyway. Be quite nice. I've got Red Virginia in here tonight, by the way. Still only 16 thumbs up. Come on, there's 34 of you. Right. Hopefully I can get this right. It's 17. Go on. Oh, 19. That's near enough, and it's good enough. Well done, folks. Helps anyway. Helps with stuff. Right, I've just got to get rid of chat for a second. Let's see if this works. I think I'll just plonk it on, and I think it works. Where is it? This one. Right, here's hoping, folks. Oh, shit. That didn't work. Ignore this for a second. Right, let's try again. There's probably another way to do this. Right, try that. Oh. Welcome to a very unshaven Mark. Just someone
Christmas Eve
2025. I should be in a little this. All it is, picture at the bottom. I've just thoroughly cleaned my prototype of the Tina RTA, and I thought this would be a good opportunity when I build it up to put it all together and just show everyone, I suppose. Maybe not just yet on Christmas Eve, but just to you know, someone let me know if it's working. You can hear me. Let's just do it. So on the table. Do I see this, dear? Okay, here's all the bits stripped out. So let's start. Let's go about there. Let's move those to the side, out of sight. So starting with the top. That's the easiest way. It all looks bad. There's so many bits here, but it will become obvious. You know, it's quite straightforward. O-ring recessed in this obviously is the tank part. So glass sitting on top of the O-ring. I hope you can all see. Let's put it there. There's the O-ring recessed inside in a sleeve. Just nicer not to see O-rings if you can. Top section, again, O-ring recessed. It's just to clean it, I thought, well, I've stripped it right down. Let's just show it. So there you go. There's the tank. Tiny little tank. You may ask, where's the bell? Well, all be revealed So top fill, that then slots on the top like that, and drip tip on top of that. All these O-rings are all dry because literally, there you go. So there's the top of your tank, but we won't be building it up like that. So let's take that bit off, unscrew that. I want to obviously have a bit more capacity, so move that to the side. Tank extender here, very straightforward. Screw that in, bigger glass, and again on with the same top. Now you've got a decent size capacity. Exactly the same, obviously tank or top fill again, just goes on like that. So there's all that bit. Let me just tighten this bit up. If you just get a screwdriver, I haven't got one the right size, I don't think. I'll use a pair of pin nose pliers, but if you just get a screwdriver in there and just twist, then that'll be fine. So ignore what I'm about to do. This is bad. So I'm just going to tighten it like that.
I told you.
Okay, so that's that tight and done and out of the way. So we'll come back to him in a minute. Right, where all the magic happens. Let's start filling this base in. The very base of the tank, you can see the airflow holes here. 6 of them. Okay, and very similar actually to the old True tank. This sleeve just snaps on top, but you can have one. That's me looking at it. In fact, I'll come back to that. It'll be more obvious. You can cover up, basically, you can have 2 holes open or just one. So you've got a lot of choice and variation. You can still see it's a bit wet inside. So let's just give that a quick wipe. Literally just cleaned it. So, and I thought, what an opportunity to show everybody, or do a little video before the actual product arrives. There you go, just cleaned inside. O-rings on the top. And the one thing I didn't take out was an insulator here. So how this works, let's come to that in a second. Here's the deck. And this screws in on a thread outside here. So that's the underside. You've got one post on there. Okay, it's your negative post. Then your positive post. Let's just put it on there. So you'll have an insulator. That slots on there. That post goes in there from underneath. And now you've got 2 posts. One positive, one negative, and that's what the underside will look like. Okay. Next, take the actual base with the airflow holes in. Let me just stand that there. Now, in the bottom here, I can just see a little bit of tissue in there. Let me just get that out. That's what happens when you wipe everything, isn't it? Blow it away. Still see it. Bear with. That's it. Got it. So at the bottom here, there's a little Delrin disc, just acts as an insulator. So that sits down there. You've then got the deck part. That screws in there. Okay, let's just do that up as well. That'll do fine. Then the whole thing is together. It starts to make a bit more sense. Airflow plugs go in here and here. Yes, plugs, plural. So at the bottom now, all that's left to do, there's an insulator in there, is put this screw in the bottom, holds it all together. There you go. That's all now nice and tight. So the deck is starting to make sense. You can see, hold this up at the right angle. The juice flow holes are at the side in here. If you can just see, it would have been easier if I'd showed that better, wouldn't it? Can you see? There it is, there. So the juice flow hole. So the juice goes round the outside here and gets taken up through that slit inside. There it is, just see it, top and bottom. Okay, and then the actual juice well is deeper than where the juice comes through. Let's see if I can get a real close up for you. So there's the bottom of the juice wells. There you go. See the slits? If you look both sides, you can just see it as it would come in, and the other side. Oh, come on, Mark. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm looking at the other screen. There you go. That's a good shot there. So in it comes right near the thumb, and the juice well is deeper. So at the bottom underneath, there is a choice of 3 different bottom pins and 3 different side airflow pins. So if I can just show you the ones that I am using, have got 2 holes. You see there at the bottom. So just let that drop in there. So there's the airflow coming underneath your coil. Then there's another one. How do I show this? Such tiny parts, aren't they? Coming from the side here, and you basically install your coil first and then drop this in afterwards, but I'll show you this inside. Just checking I was on camera. I am. So that, if I can get the tool out of it, there you go. So there's your airflow. It's going to pick it up. Try and hold my arm still. There, look. So you're going to grab it from underneath the coil and the side. So we'll put a coil in this in a second. Bell cap. It's like a floating bell cap. So that sits on the top there. And do you remember the top section? There's an O-ring on the bell cap, and that fits in there. There it is. There's your bell cap. So it all keeps that hidden when you look at the RTA, you're not really looking at anything, but there is a bell cap in there. Gives incredible flavour, in my opinion. Airflow ring, can show you now. So if you always line it up with the biggest holes there, if you line it up there, hopefully I showed that okay, and then just snap it on, you've now got the airflow ring, which if I hold that behind there, you can see, there you go. So you can either have like one airflow open, or you can go to two. That way, there you go, that shows it better. That's the biggest. I tend to like it. There, still see some liquid on coming through where I haven't quite dried it. So I think let's put a coil in here, and I haven't got a build tab in this room with me, but it's okay, we'll manage. So let's put the bottom one back in, that just came out. Down you go. Down and stay in place. Right, there you go. Right, so pretty easy. Let's just sit it on top of here, I think, to do it. Just an old mod. Coils, you can use like our 1 ohm 28 plus 38 coil, or what I've actually had made for this RTA, because I've tried a lot of coils in it, is one that's slightly different. It's a handmade alien coil. There it is, alien coil, handmade. Should come out about 0.7, 0.72. So there's only 2 of these in a pack. Let's take one of them. Now if I show you this coil up close, it's a lovely coil. I don't know if I'll focus in on that properly. I think so, but it's yeah, it's pretty good. Right, so like I say, don't put that front airflow ring in until the end. And what I've tended to do, I've got the wrong pin. Well done me. What did I get here then? 1 second. You won't get a 3.5mm pin through that coil. Right, let's get the right one. I think it's this one, 0.25 or 2.5mm. 2.5mm diameter coil. But put that just on a rod, on your favourite coiling rod. Now the easiest way, I'll probably just do this off camera. It's not easy to put it in there. There you go, I've got it in. So all you do is basically just, I get it to that stage and then I just pull the ends. So we want to just pull that coil through. Because it's an alien coil, I just want to hold it in there, and you can push down with your thumb, because that's where we want it. Right up close. There you go. I think I've got, yeah, got that in. And just hold it there. You haven't got to do anything else. And then just tighten it up both sides. It's got to be the easiest coil ever to put in. It's one side done. This is a 1.3 hex key. Two sides done. So that was pushed down here and right in against the side. So we can pull that out for a second. Let's cut these wires. Again, I'll do this off camera because they'll ping everywhere in this carpet. Just want to hold on to them. That's one. Don't want young Winston getting one in his paw. That's two. Cut that one very closely. These side cutters need replacing, I think, but that will do. So there's the coil right up against that piece there, the posts. So now if we insert this piece, the side airflow, how easy is that to put a coil in, eh? Put that in there now. Now we can see where we want to put it, and at the minute it's too close to the posts. Alright, so put your coiling jig rod back in, and then I just pull it away, still pushing down on the RTA so it keeps it at the right height. Pull it away till I've got it roughly central between the two. Now we should be cooking on gas. Okay, right, I'll give it a pulse. Is there anything in this battery? Probably should have turned that off first, shouldn't I? So because it's an alien coil, it might take a little, and handmade, it might take a little while to get rid of any hot spots, but we'll see. Cool, they're two good hot spots there, aren't they? That's coming. Beautiful. A little tiny one inside, I can see it. Lovely. Worth the while, worth the wait as well. So let's just show you that pulsing. Look at that, lovely coil. Moment of truth, shall we see what it was reading? Where is it? Nah, that's not right. It says there 0.21 of an ohm. Oh, I don't think so. Won't be 0.21. Absolutely sure I've got all those hot spots out. Yeah, it's alright. No way that's 0.21. Let's remove it. Note to self, take RTA off, silly mod, and put it back on a decent one. Let's clear the memory on this thing. It's not a proper tab, is it? Right, check atomizer. That's what we want. screw it on. There you go, 0.67. That's more like it. It will actually be on a decent mod, about 0.71. Let's actually try that, shall we? This is just a cheap mod. Let's get it on something with a DNA chip in it. Take this off here. Try it on there. Yeah, I'll take that 0.77 on here. So, and I think that's probably about right, anywhere between 0.71, 0.8. Nicely firing up as well. Yeah, we'll take that. Right, let's put a wick in it. In fact, I could leave it on here, couldn't I? Ta-da! Right. I could have done this a lot slicker. I just wanted to, it's Christmas Eve, isn't it? Take your time and show you. Okay, wicking this thing's pretty much a breeze. Get the wick right. Okay. Might be a bit thick. Yeah, I think it is a little. Okay, crunch it up even more. Scrunched him right up. Okay, that's better. Take that off. That's it. There we go. So wicking it, simplicity itself. If you just take, you can see what I've done. You just cut down the side here. Same with this side, turn it around. Okay, and I normally then just go underneath, take any longy bits away. There you go. That's it. Job done for that one. And then all you literally do, got it in camera shot, that's alright. Grab it underneath and tuck it in. That's one. Come on, that's it. Didn't grab all of that, but I get in. That's it. That's in. User error. Okay, and then I just fan it out. That's it. Job done. Nice and neat. The odd little straggly bit, you can see that, but they'll be alright. Trying to work out which side, it's this side, isn't it? They'll soon fit in. They'll be fine. Right, well done me. Forgot my juice. 1 second. Wouldn't be the same if I didn't mess up with it. You can guess who's sitting behind the door, can't you? Good boy. Never far away from me, is he? So I think what we'll do, I'll just take that off there. I could leave it on really. Use that to vape. So much. No, not a lot of battery in there anyway. Take it off. Right. Now the next thing is, I am so disorganised. I thought this would be lovely, just a little chill out. Do this on camera, that'll be fine. Dear, dear, dear. Don't know where my other mod is. Right. So, just give it a little soak, little pre-soak, that's all I do. Time we've filled the top, that should be fine. So, and just screw it together. That's it. You can see it's a prototype, there's nothing underneath at this stage at all. So if we take the top off, you can also, if you wanted to, just put that back on. For those of you, there's still people out there that say, oh, I'd rather bottom fill, I get no issues, bottom filling's better. If you want to, you can. You can bottom fill this. Just put the juice between the side here and bottom fill. In fact, I'll do a bit of both. So there's the bottom fill. You see, I didn't get any in the chimney itself. And that's just a standard Gorilla bottle. See the, oh, no you can't. It's got some juice inside, I promise. There you go, see it. Didn't put much in that way, but there's some. So if you prefer, you can see it in the top there now, look. Top fillet, up she comes. Top cap on. Job done. And as I say, I usually have it there. Just draw it back. I don't know if you saw that. So as you tighten it, you'll open the airflows up. And I usually go back two. So I have those two open. Just for me, just my personal preference. Right, I'll go and get a mod that we actually can use. I'm just going to leave the door open, I think. Okay. Take this RTA off the top. Right, let's put it on this mod. See what we've got ohms wise on here. Another DNA chip. So what have we got there? 0.69. Now it's cooled down. If you can see it, come on. 0.69. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, that's right. Vape. Urban Vapes, if you can hear me. It's as painful for me as it is for you guys. There you go. Right, bung it back up to the table bit. There we are. Very nice indeed, in my opinion. I hope you all enjoyed that. Like I say, it is Christmas Eve. Just a little, just for me really, just a bit of self-indulgence. And I thought there's going to be some people interested. Just let people see it. I'm a little bit reluctant to let too many people see it before it's actually produced. It should be finished on the 15th of January. So, and there we are. I'm back. Apologies for that, folks. It was painful for me as well. Unshaven lout on a pre-recording. And if you did join at the end like Urban Vapes, hopefully, I'm not sure if you could hear me talking or not while that was playing. I'm not sure what was going on, and I'll find out, I guess, if I have a look after the show and play it back. But hopefully it wasn't a very slick presentation, which is why I wasn't happy with it, which is why I didn't put it up as a video. But I just thought we've all, well, not me, but you guys have all waited long enough. You've heard me talking about this Tina RTA. Now you can see the nuts and bolts of it and how it all fits together. And I suppose right up front, I'd love to know what you think. What do you think of the way it's built, how it comes apart, and does it float your boat? It'll go as tight as you want it to go, Cody Vogler, and it can actually go quite open as well. There are, not sure if I showed it properly on the live, but there are, or on the recording. What have I got in here? I haven't got the right ones. There's 3 inserts. Basically, you don't have to have the bottom or the side. You can you can have you can blank off either. So there's a choice. There's a blank. There's 2 holes in the bottom, or a slit, and the same for the side. There's blank, 3 holes, or slit. So you can have it varied to your taste. Basically, airflow should not be a problem. There is something within that range, and with the bottom ring as well, to dial it into whatever you want. Yeah, I think that was the other reason I wasn't happy at Vapes, is that I did the whole recording with the microphone a bit like tonight, pressed against the wall. So it was earlier. So yeah, my fault. It was mumbly and it was quiet, and you know, the problem is this isn't my day job. I don't present for a living or anything like that. I do the best I can, and I'll make mistakes. So and I'll carry on making mistakes. And it wasn't slick, it wasn't pretty, but it just shows you what the RTA is about. That's the star of the show, really, not me. Where did we get to? Yeah, that's you building, yeah. Yeah, hi Curly Chew, thanks for tuning in. That was it, Urban Vapes, he didn't know what was going on. Yeah, so we covered that. Yeah, that's explaining that. Yeah, it was me building. Unshaven, but you couldn't see that. Adrian, thanks, Adrian. Your opinion means a lot. You know that to me, and you think it's neat. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with it. You know, when you finish something, you're own. Well, I am. I'm very critical of what I do, but I have to say, I wouldn't change anything. So I'm chuffed with it. Thanks, James. Looks great. Congrats. Thanks very much. Yeah, we've just got to wait now. 15th, not long, is it? And they're going out. I'm determined to do it, and I'm not going to lie, it should be more really, but $39.99 they're going to be, and I think they look like a. Put that on. I don't think that looks like a typical Chinese RTA. No O-rings, can't, well there are, but you can't see them. Hidden O-rings. Pretty RTA, I think. Thanks, Dion. Says it looks good. And Apex, thanks for sharing. You're welcome. And, you know, I would have shared earlier. I'd have shared the whole thing. I'd have loved to have had you with me on the whole process. But things do get copied. I've had it before, and, you know, it will just get copied quick. I'm happy to do it now because they're nearly here. The Chinese are on their new year. You know, I don't think they might not copy it anyway. I don't know, it's very unlikely they will now, or certainly not in time. Joe, boat is floating. Lovely. Thanks for that, Joe. And thanks, Lynn. Looks great. Your opinion, all your opinions mean a lot. I'm just picking out perhaps people I've known for a long time, you know, that I know well. But of course, all your opinions are valid. Craig, buy one or two. Well, there's brushed and polished. So you can have one of each, can't you? Lead, all looks good to me. Lovely. Cody Vogler, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Vates, watch it, the rerun from the start. I mean, like I say, it's not a polished review, and I will do a better one, a slicker, better one, I promise. And the main thing as well for me was when you do these lives, they don't tend to be as critical about what you do. But I've spent, how many videos did I have removed by YouTube off my channel? And I spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds and hundreds of hours doing these reviews saying you've bought this RTA, this is how you coil it and wick it. And then YouTube come and wipe the video off and say, no, it's banned. We've taken your video down. So at least with the live, on my website, when I do a better one, and share it on a live, I can say, watch this Naturevape live show on whatever date, and you'll see it. So it kind of protects my work a little bit. I'm hoping that's the plan. Adrian, looks good. The air pins was my question. Does the external airflow allow as much airflow as the internal max? Yeah, I guess it does. Near enough. Yeah, maybe not as quite as much, but it is airflow. I'm very fussy and funny with airflow myself, Adrian, and that was always my criticism of the billet box in a way, because certainly the bulk of the early ones, the bridges, it never felt you had any resistance of that airflow. It's like you were sucking in straight into a room almost, you know, and like mouth to lung with that kind of feeling doesn't work for me. I like to have a resistance to it. But I mean, I've got this in here, I've got the 3 holes, exactly what you saw in the build, and the 2 holes in the base. And I'm on the second 2 largest holes. And I know you can't get it exactly, but you'll get a feel. There's still a resistance there, you know, a draw. So about the only way I can explain it, really. Thanks, Albert. Like I say, on the website, there's a notify me when available now on it. So it will come, yeah, well, 40 quidish, I'll address that at the same time. So that is linked to what I was about to say. Yes, $39.99. That will be in the short format. This is the early one, but like that. And then there's a tank extender kit, which I'm going by memory, I think is about 8 or 9 quid for the glass, big glass, and the tank extender to make it like a 5mm version. So if you want both, 50 quid in total. Oh, thanks, Urban Vapes. That's nice of you to say so. Yeah, the builder's all right, wasn't it? The build, but I mean, I am used to doing that. Apex, great. Thank you. Thanks very much. Oh, Corgath. Any way to get this in the US? We have got some US customers, and they use a shipping forwarding company, and I can't remember the main one that they use now. Shipping to go or forward to go or something like that. And I also don't mind putting, I had one guy desperate to get the Luxem, and he said, "You're the only one who's got the Luxem little little regular, it's got a little, what do they call it? It's not a little chipset in it, but it's not regulated, but it's got a chipset in there. Can't remember the bloody name of it now." And I think I went to the post office and manually posted his as torch parts. So there are ways round all these things. We'll all be getting pen pals around the world, won't we? Stuff we can't get from like the States. We'll be getting a pen pal in the US and saying, "Can you post me this?" And I'll post you what you want. We'll have gummies coming over. Leeds, thank you very much. Nice and clean. Can we? Same answer. Merck, is it pronounced? I assume. And same answer for the US one, I guess. I believe Roberto in Spain is going to be having them, and I don't know if it's easier for him, maybe, to ship to other countries than it is for us here in the UK. I don't know. So that might be an option as well. But hopefully I'll get a few people around the world that will want to stock this. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But they won't be able to get it anywhere else but from me, because it's not one of these things that's produced and you'll find on like 3F Vape or anywhere like that, because it's made for me and no one else is getting it. Craig, do we know the company you're working with, or is it hush hush? It's not really hush hush, but it's. It's not. I wouldn't say so. Put it this way: they've made some pretty high end stuff for people, and they get rebranded. I'll put that. It's not a cloning company. It is a manufacturing company. Urban Vote, so much better doing it live. People can see how easy or hard it is to build. Yeah, well, I think I could have done it live, and I can still do it live. It's not a problem with that. But I've never done what I did tonight before and done a pre-recorded video of it. The intention of that video was to stick it straight on YouTube, but because I wasn't happy with it, I didn't do that. But I thought to show you tonight, it will see if my techno ability is good enough to do it, and now I know, yeah, I can do that. And it does, like I said to you, safeguards it. And if you've got any questions, I'm here. You can ask me. You can watch it and ask me. So I think, or is that what you mean, Urban Votes? Maybe that's what you mean. Do it live so you get a chance to ask any questions. Why can't I type in chat? You have. I don't know. I can't type either. That's strange. Well, hopefully that's fixed, because you have as well, Mr. Intense. Seems to be hit and miss. The chat tonight, YouTube broken again. Yeah, it's probably a little glitch then. Mark Hughes, evening to you. In case you didn't realise, just been showing a build on the Tina RTA. No, bless your heart, it's not a problem. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's mine. It's the Tina RTA. Tina being short for there is no alternative. What about that? Invalid argument, die codes. I don't know what you mean. Adrian, I don't know what you mean. Other than die codes are no longer, I don't think. Think I'll give it a go. Tried doing the notify me, but says couldn't fetch. I don't know what that means either. I don't know what that means either. Are we having a problem here with YouTube? Don't they like it? Only live. Don't know. Jay, evening to you. Hope you're well. Keeps blocking when I ask about Tina. Really? Oh, wow. Have I been tumbled? Did I find a way round it and they don't like it? Who knows? YouTube, bless your hearts. Try putting Tina as T.I.N.A. See if that makes a difference. How weird. I was having issues and trying to. Oh, right, okay. Right, well, hopefully that's nothing to do with me. It's just a YouTubey glitch. Who knows? Has that happened before then? I haven't noticed on anyone else's channel. Don't know. Don't know if it's happened before. Now, someone said something, I think, earlier when I was looking there. Ring my bell. No, maybe I got that wrong. Oh, yeah, here we are. That was what I wanted to say. Mr. Intense, you thought that was a replica of the YDDZ. I take it you don't now. Now you've seen the internal workings of it. And Neil, evening to you, Neil. Do you ever use an RDA or Squonk? Well, of course, I designed an RDA as well. And that was an absolute disaster sales-wise. But not very often, to be honest. I find Squonking or RDAs that my issue always with them, at one point you'll get like a flooded vape and perhaps too much. Then you'll get the sweet spot that you think, oh, nothing tastes better than this. Then you'll get it a little bit too dry. You'll squonk it again and you start that process again of oversaturated, tastes bloody brilliant, and then dry. So I tend to prefer an RTA, to be honest. More consistent. And I hadn't seen that as well, but thanks for that, Ian. We're looking forward to having you next Monday. That's on the, it won't let me add it to broadcast. Yes, it will. That's on the Laid Back Vape Show next Monday, of course. I'll be a guest on their show and hoping the Tina RTA should be arriving on the 15th, should be, according to the tracking. So, you know, hopefully it does. If it does, I'll just about have it, won't I? Mr. Intense still thinks it. Well, I don't think I've even seen that RTA, so I'll have to have a look. But interesting. I'll have a look. Thanks, Curly Chew. The nest was great. Yeah, I thought it played really well, but it was one of those things. At the time, there was a lot of bitterness within the YouTube community with other reviewers, and that got a bit of a hatchet job on it, which, you know, all a bit silly at the time, and I just hope we've all moved past that. I really do, because that was, you know, it's not nice. Not nice to be on the receiving end of that. I didn't do it as a collaboration sort of thing. You know, and get a percentage of the sales. It was all my money that went into that, and the same with this. This is all my money. In fact, I've had to add some of my personal money to get this done. So, you know, when it does get you like that, yeah, of course, you know, it means a lot, doesn't it? Adrian, price is an issue, but something strange is going on tonight. Price is an issue. Don't know. 15th, Jay, hopefully. Oh, right. Your website won't do the email reminder. Oh, won't it? Well, the notify me doesn't work. Oh, that could be my fault. I haven't checked that for some time. I'll have a look into that. Thank you very much, Lead, for letting me know that. I'll look into it. Maybe it needs updating or something. Albert, don't think you'll have a problem. Or hopefully not, Albert. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. I think, well, I'm quite confident once people have tried them, the word will get around. The Nest was great, and the Nest still used here. Lovely. Well, I'm pleased it is being used. I'm glad about that. Urban Vapes, love an RTA. I'm using the Dead Rabbit version 2 RTA and the Dot Mod Valor mouth to lung. The Valor is very good RTA, that is. And the Dot Mod's good as well. So, yeah, Dead Rabbit, of course, been a lot more open. Right, well, I think that was pretty much where I wanted to be. What's the time now? So we've done an hour and a quarter, near enough. So if is there anything else anyone wants to know or is unsure about? And I will have a look at that other RTA. What was that again? Oh, I can scroll back on the comments. But interesting. I can assure you. I mean, over time, yes, you take the best bits of other things, but whatever art, and I can't remember what it was, that isn't one that I think I've even seen. So that was quite bizarre, isn't it? I wanted the 2-post design to make installing a coil really easy. I wanted to get the coil legs as short as they could, so there's no hot spots. And incorporate side airflow, which on a mouth to lung I haven't really seen before. I've seen it blanked at the front and caged at the front, but I've never seen like a dual airflow. I did try one, well, I tried twice before with prototypes, and neither of them were good enough. I wish I'd have kept one actually. It had 2 airflow spinners on it, but it just didn't vape well enough. I wasn't happy enough with it. And like I said to you before, there's no point in bringing anything out these days. There's so many good RTAs out in the market. Unless yours is good, there's no point in doing it, is there? So that was the logic behind this. Error, try again. Oh, is that for the notification? Oh, it works now. Oh, I don't know then. Can't type. Request contains invalid argument. What's an invalid argument? I don't know. Don't worry. There's plenty of stock coming. So don't think, oh no, I don't want to miss out. You won't miss out. There is plenty coming. Plenty. So don't worry. Urban Vapes, Naturevape. If you search Naturevape, in fact, let's bring it up for you. Notify when available. I'll try it in a minute. So if you see that logo there at the top, you've found my website. So it's naturevape.co.uk, and there's the Tina. Let me try and see if I can do that. Oh, right. Using your email, yeah, need emails required. I've got to try this one. You've got to sign into Naturevape. Notify me. Load failed. We'll send you a note. Don't know. I'll check it. But useless. Completely and utterly unprepared. But that's the website anyway. I will a stainless steel, please. No. Yeah, not a problem. Stainless steel it is, Jay. They're both stainless steel. One's brushed and one's polished. Thank you, White. That's good. Clue what you want? I don't know. My error message was for the chat. Oh my god, we're getting confused here. Similar deck air, but it was top airflow. Network error and attempt to fetch resource. That's what it says. Oh my god, whatever's happening? What's going on? What is happening out there? All right, folks. Well, it seems like we're having a few glitches, FFS. So I haven't got that thing rolled, that film playing. So I don't know. I don't think it's me. I think it's YouTube. But polished, yeah, okay, Jay. I hear you loud and clear. Not a problem. I'd like to know what you think of it as well. That'd be nice. Too tight, like what? Right, okay, folks. I think we'll call that a night. So yeah, due on the 15th, I'll come live again fairly quickly, and talk to you all about it. And thank you one and all for tuning in. If you're watching this as a catch up, I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear and read your comments, and I will read them all, I promise, underneath this live. So if you've got anything you want to say, put it under there. I will read them, and look forward to reading them. I've put a lot of hard work and effort into this, and it's nice that there's so many people are interested. It's fantastic. I couldn't ask for more. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sorry I bore you with my video. All right, take care, folks. Bye for now.